Hey guys, I wanted to create a video showcasing the build I've been running so far this patch. I've been running fully juiced tier 15 maps since pretty much day 2 with this build, so the build seems to be pretty strong. It does not require any mirror tier gear. I definitely did not have that on day 2. A lot of the build is actually based on a guide from Lolcohol. He's been using the Deadeye Ascendancy for the build. But since the Pathfinder Ascendancy has been massively buffed this patch, I decided to create a Pathfinder version of it. But for a leveling guide and a lot of additional information, definitely refer to his guide, and props go out to him, of course. But I think there are two good reasons why Pathfinder is also great for this build. One is, as many of you probably know, Constricting Command has been nerfed this patch. You now require at least one enemy in a circle of 3.5 meters around you to count as being surrounded. So you cannot easily rely on Defy 2 to solve your mana issues anymore. And with the new Pathfinder node, Traveler's Wisdom, you get that your attribute passives can grant you 5% increased cost efficiency, which reduces the mana cost in any of your skills. And this in combination with Mana Leech on any of your items, like any of your rings or your gloves, basically completely solves the mana issues for the build again. And in addition, the Pathfinder also has this node, which gives you 50% reduced movement speed penalty from using skills while moving. And this is very good on this build, and it has also been nerfed this patch. It's a lot harder to get this reduced movement speed penalty otherwise, like from other nodes. So yeah, with the Pathfinder Ascendancy, you get 50% right away. And in addition, you also get cannot be heavy stunned while sprinting. So you can basically sprint all the time while mapping without dying all the time. Like I died a lot last patch, sprinting into groups of enemies. So yeah, this does not happen anymore with the Pathfinder Ascendancy. For the gear, I've also linked another guide from the alcohol to craft the weapon for it. The only thing that has changed about this guide is that now you get +5 instead of +6, but the rest is completely the same. The craft is very easy, it's not really that expensive, and it basically gives you a weapon that like makes it able for you to clear pretty much any content in the game. In addition, I would also strongly advise you to get +3 projectile skills on your amulet. This also gives you a lot of additional damage, but besides that, your damage should be good enough to do anything. I also decided to go for a full evasion variant of the build, but you could always also go for energy shield. You could path here and get these nodes and get a full energy shield helmet, and this node is always very strong. And of course, since you're Pathfinder and you have this node, you could always get these nodes to get a lot of additional energy shield. So yeah, that's definitely also possible. The same goes actually for armor and evasion. You could also do that. Get these nodes, something like that. And then you can get the warrior nodes to get additional armor. So yeah, both definitely also possible. But full evasion definitely works as well. Like I have no issues with full evasion, but you should aim to get at least around 2k health and 25k evasion to feel pretty safe. And like the one thing with evasion is you can always get one shot by bosses. Like that can happen. So for some bosses you have to know like what moves to just dodge. Yeah. So the rest of the gear, you can get a lot of rarity with this. I'm running around 120% rarity. I think it's pretty easy to get like around 100% rarity. For the belt, I went for ingenuity. You could always go for a rare build. Headhunter is not really required on the build, I think. Like, I got very lucky. I actually chanced orbed Headhunter on day 2, and I was running with it for like a day, and then I actually sold it because I decided that it wasn't really that helpful for the build. Like, it's not bad, don't get me wrong, but like it's not required at all. One thing that is very important for the build is to get a lot of cooldown reduction, because when you run out of grenades for any of your skills, obviously you have no good way to kill anything. And so you should watch out for maps that have the reduced cooldown modifier. So there's a modifier, like maps can get a modifier where the player has reduced cooldown recovery, and this definitely makes the maps feel very bad. So this is one modifier that I probably wouldn't run that map. But besides that, like, you can run pretty much any modifier. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I will probably add a few additional notes to this guide, but you also have some additional notes on the equipment, and as I said, a lot of additional notes also in this guide. So yeah, I hope this is helpful, and I wish you guys good luck with the season.